Hi, I'm Tina and this is Teresa. For many years, I've been guiding and training women during pregnancy and after childbirth. Pregnancy is a totally exciting time in which many things change. Your body's center of gravity shifts due to the growing baby, your pelvic, leg, and your abdominal muscles become increasingly inactive. The pelvic floor muscles are especially challenged because of the pressure caused by the growing belly. I've put together a BLACKROLL workout for you where we focus on the pelvic floor, the legs, and the upper body muscles. So join in, grab the roll and the loop band, and then it's off to the mat. Sit on a gym ball or chair. Legs are straight in front of you. Position the spine upright, hands are on the hips. Then, begin to tilt the pelvis forward and backwards. Become aware of your pubic bone in the front and your tailbone in the back. Inhale deeply through the nose and exhale with a sound through the mouth. Try to guide the air down deep into your belly. On the inhalation, your belly rises, and on the exhalation, gently draw it in and activate the abdomen. The pelvic floor is connected at 4 points. At the pubic bone in the front, at your tailbone in the back, and at your sitting bones on the right and left. On the exhalation, try to pull all 4 points towards the center and upwards. And on the exhale, relax again. Inhale deeply through the nose with the abdomen and pelvic floor relaxed. Pull all 4 points upwards on the exhalation and relax again on the inhale. Try to integrate this pelvic floor activation later on in our training. Let's start the workout. Warming up. Stand upright. Get into a shoulder width stance. Toes are pointing forward, and then begin to turn your head from the right to the left. Bend your knees slightly and straighten your chest. When you feel a nice stretch in the neck, stay there for 2 to 3 seconds before moving over to the other side. Bring the head forward and down onto the chest and then slowly back. Repeat this movement, working in a pain-free manner and breathing deeply. Turn your thumbs outwards, keep your elbows extended, and begin to circle your shoulders backwards. Always keep an eye on your upright position. Try to position the pelvis over your feet and in the center. Place your hands on your shoulders and circle your elbows backwards and in large circles. Go deep into a squat. Come back up. Try to keep your knees forward and sit backwards. Stretch your arms and continue the movement in the same way. Go deep into a back squat and come back up. Stretch your arms. If you wish, you can come up onto your toes when you're at the top. Be aware of the load on your big toe so that you don't tip outwards. And keep breathing. Get the circulation going. Brace your hands and circle the pelvis. Push the hips far forward. Try to really open your hips, breathe deeply, and bring your pulse back down a little. Put both hands on your thighs, go down into a squat, and make your back round and straight again. Move your spine nicely. Push yourself out backwards and forward again. Try to push your chest way forward. Take a deep breath. Then roll up again and circle the shoulders back. Before we start our first training block, we'll show you the 3 exercises first. Best to do them now so you know what to expect. Grab your loop. Pull the loop over your knees. Go down low into a squat. From here, we start to step sideways. Keep your knees bent and don't let them fall inwards. Pay attention to keep the knees aligned and push them out. Slip out of the band. For the second exercise, grab the roller. We go down into side support. Place the roller lengthwise towards you. Align the elbow, the pelvis, and knees. Support yourself in the front. Lift the pelvis and come up with the upper body. If you wish, you can also raise your arm upwards. For the third exercise, we come back into a standing position. Slip into the loop. Leave it at the bottom, just above the ankles. Get into a single leg stance on the left leg and step the right foot slightly backwards. Extend your leg backwards and then slowly move it forward again. Repeat this movement. When the leg comes to the front, you can briefly tap the floor. Find back your stability and then extend the leg again. Let's start with the first block. Here we go. Grab your loop band, get down into the squat. We'll start the first workout. Move your arms along with the side steps. Keep your elbows close to your upper body. Activate the pelvic floor at the same time. Remember again, pull all 4 points of the pelvic floor together and upwards. Try to build up a slight abdominal tension. And keep the back straight. Don't forget to breathe. Perfect. On to the next round. Grab the roller, we go down into side support. Align knees, pelvis and elbow. Support yourself in the front and come up with the pelvis. If you like, reach your arm up. Again, think about activating the pelvic floor. If you feel unsure, you can always get off the roller and do the exercise on the mat. Keep on going. Don't forget to breathe. Good. And we switch to the other side. Activate your pelvic floor and come up. Try to push your hips forward a little bit. Push out from your lower shoulder. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. On to our third exercise. Slip into the band. We start on the left leg. Try to pull the inside edge of the foot up, bend the knees slightly. Now extend the right leg back. Try to keep the upper body as straight as possible. Keep regaining stability by tapping the front of your toe briefly on the floor and then moving it back again. And we switch to the other side. Stand on your right leg, take your left leg back. Remember, inside edge of the foot up, knee is slightly bent. Align the kneecap forward. Keep the upper body nice and straight. And don't forget to breathe. Very good. Take a stronger loop again, pull it just above the knees and go down low. We start the side walks. Let's go. Toes and kneecaps are pointing forward. Don't let the band pull your knees inward. Keep the chin tucked. Good. And we go back down into side plank. Try to bring your elbow underneath your shoulder. Bend the knees. Come up. And here we go. Activate your pelvic floor. Push your hips far up. Good. Let's switch to the other side. It is quite normal that you might feel a noticeable difference between the right and the left side. Keep this in mind during training and try to activate the more difficult side more. Breathe and smile. Good, come up. Feel free to use the less strong loop band again. Slip into the loop, stand on the left foot again first and extend the right leg back. We start. Remember to keep your standing knee slightly bent and pointing straight forward. Activate the gluteal muscles of your right leg. Perfect. Shake out the legs briefly and then switch to the other side. In between, keep thinking about your pelvic floor and try to activate it. You're almost there. Take another deep breath. Don't hold your breath. Good, very nice. Stand upright again, put the hands on your hips and circle the pelvis. Connect to your breath and let your pelvic floor and abdomen relax. Breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth. Very nice. We start with the second block. Grab the roller. Walk towards the roller with the edge of your little finger. Turn your thumbs outwards, stand on your left foot, and move your right leg back. Keep your chin tucked. Tilt your upper body straight forward. You decide how far you want to go down. When you come back to the standing position, briefly tap the floor to regain stability. Exercise 2. We do a dynamic lunge backwards. And we alternate the right and left leg. Again, watch the front knee, don't let it bend inwards. Keep the leg straight and forward. Good. And for the third exercise, we need the loop again. Slip into the loop and pull it just above the knees. We go down onto all fours. The hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and move your leg backwards. Stretch the knee nicely backwards and bring the toes of the foot towards you. Perfect, we start with a second block. We start again in a standing position. Take the roller. Stand on your left foot. We extend the right leg backwards. The toes point forward. The knee is slightly bent. The thumbs are turned outwards. Go as far forward as feels okay for you, and feel free to go into your own rhythm. Always remember your pelvic floor and the abdomen. Good, we switch to the other side. Work at your own pace. You should feel safe and good. For the second exercise, we need the roller again. We start with a reverse lunge. Take a big step backwards. Stop just above the floor with the knee. Don't put the knee on the floor. Alternate between stepping the right and the left leg backwards. As you go down, Stretch your arms forward and find your own rhythm. Try to sync this exercise with your breath. Good. Grab the loop. The hands are under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Inside of the elbows pointing forward, extend the right leg backwards. Try not to drop the knee when you pull it forward, but keep it in the air. You can also combine this exercise with breathing. Exhale backwards, extend the leg, and inhale back again, pushing out nicely from the shoulders. And we switch to the other side. Again, align yourself. Hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and move the left leg. Activate the pelvic floor and the abdominal muscles. Again, think of all 4 connection points of the pelvic floor. Pull them upwards and find your own rhythm. We repeat all exercises again. Grab the roller, stand on your left foot, and go deep into the standing balance. Keep a long back of the neck, chin is tucked. And we switch to the other side. Let's go! You should pay attention to the intensity during the workout. Listen to your body. Your pulse should not exceed 145 beats per minute during the workout. If this is the case, adjust the speed or take a break more often. Return to the lunge position. Take a big step backwards. Activate the pelvic floor and engage the abdomen. Move your arms along. Remember again to alternate, taking the right leg backwards and remembering the inner edge of the foot. Go back down onto all fours. Place your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And then start with your right leg. Push your hands into the mat. Push down from your shoulders. Turn the inside of your elbows forward, fingertips also facing forward. Make sure you don't fully extend your elbows, always keep them a little bit bent. If your hands start hurting from supporting yourself, you can also make fists. Switch to the other side. The last 30 seconds of the second block. Straighten up again. Activate the pelvic floor and the abdomen. And extend the left leg. Pull the toes forward towards you. Good, come back to the top. The second block is done. So step out of the loop, shake out the legs, circle the arms, shoulders back, and breathe. Try to relax the abdomen and the pelvic floor again. Last round, let's go. Go to the wall and step into the loop. Pull the loop above the knees and go into a squat. Lean against the wall. Try to keep your back against the wall. Remain in this position for 30 seconds. For the second exercise, we go down on the mat. Get into a side plank. Now support yourself on your hand. Then extend the upper leg. If you like, you can also use the loop band here. For the third exercise, come up. We step into the loop again, starting with a closed stance. Extend the right leg and go down deep into a squat. Try to get tension on the band. Alright, let's start with our last block, the last 3 exercises. Go to the wall and step into the loop. Pull the loop above the knees. Try to go as low as possible, about 90 degrees at the knees, and bend 90 degrees at the hips. And feel free to move a little higher with your bum. Try to bring traction on the outside of the loop. Keep the spine against the wall. Hold it. Here we go. Don't forget to breathe. We go down into side plank and we start on the left side. Align the knees, pelvis and hand. Come up. Bring the arm with you and extend the leg. Again, you can always support on your fist. Try to raise and lower the legs slowly. And smile. Switch to the other side. Try to position the hand underneath your shoulder. Activate the pelvic floor. Activate the abdomen and extend the upper left leg. If this exercise is too easy for you, feel free to add the loop. Step into the loop. Pull it back up above the knees. Start in a narrow stance. Good. Go low and come back up. Go deep. Watch the alignment of your toes. Knees both should be pointing nice and straight forward and only go as low as you're comfortable. Now stay low and we'll bounce here. Keep on going. Very good. And we start with the other side. The left leg extends. And off we go. Go down, then up again, and down. Find your own rhythm. Stay down again. Rock a little bit. Yes, good. And we go back to the wall. Activate the tension of the legs outwards, bring traction to the loop. Pull the shoulders back and down, keep the back against the wall. Again, think about activating your pelvic floor and abdomen. Breathe. And come back onto the mat. We go back down into side plank, starting with the left side. Extend the leg. Try to take the leg a little bit further back so that your upper hip is nicely extended. Breathe. And switch to the other side. Activate the pelvic floor and abdomen. Come up and extend the left leg. Find your own rhythm here too. Last exercise. Come up to a standing position and grab the loop band. Step into it. We start again in a narrow stance. Right leg first. Go low. Take the arms forward for better balance. Watch your knees again. Pull the knees outwards and use the resistance of the loop. Stay low for the last few seconds and start bouncing. 3, 2, 1, and up you go. Great. Last round. Take another breath. We start with the left leg and low. Come back, tip, and go deep. And stay low again. Smile, you're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and come back up. Super. Step out of the loop and take a breath. We start with the cool down. Move down onto the mat. Take the roller and get onto all fours. Place the black roll underneath the shoulders, knees are under the hips, and begin to circle the pelvis and spine. Breathe deeply. Bring relaxation back into the pelvic floor without the abdominal muscles being engaged. Change direction in between. Take the roller. Place it on the mat between your left hand and your left leg. Then place the back of your right hand onto the roller and start twisting. Slowly come back up. Release your hand from the roller, twist and reach upwards, and repeat this exercise. Try to bring a slow, careful rotation into your spine. You control the intensity. Good. We'll switch. Rotate with your left hand. And up again. Also, you can combine this with the breathing. Inhale deeply, roll up. Exhale, roll in. And inhale, go deep again. Come onto all fours again. Take the left leg and place your left thigh onto the roller. Support yourself with your hands. Feel free to come down onto your forearms if it feels good with your belly. Breathe and stretch your left bum, inner thigh, and rest in this position. Then switch to the other side. If you find the position uncomfortable, support yourself onto your hands, leaving more space for your belly. And breathe deeply again. Relax. Be grateful for what you've done today. We come back into a kneeling position. Bring your right leg forward. Place your foot under your knee. Support yourself with your hand on the roller. And go into a side bend. You can tense the bum of your left leg again so that you push your left hip far forward. Breathe. And then we're switching to the other side. Bring your right arm up. And try to get a nice stretch on your right side. Take another breath. Circle your shoulders back. I hope you're feeling well after our workout. You can repeat this workout 2 to 3 times a week. If you want more workout variety, then also check out our other prenatal workout video where we focus on the back and the shoulder girdle. We look forward to seeing you there.